right, so here he is, the former double champ, UFC Hall of Famer, Daniel Cormier. I'm actually told that your parents wanted to name you Adonis. Is that true?
Yeah, they did. But, I mean, DC sounds a little better than AC. But I am an Adonis inside the octagon, wrestling, grappling, and underrated striking, John. Over the course of time, Daniel Cormier developed a high-level striking that kept him in fights with much bigger opponents. All he has done is win over the course of his UFC career. Tonight we see if he can get the job done again.
Yeah, Cormier's boxing, of course, on full display throughout the series with Stipe Miocic. And the offensive jiu-jitsu, right? You hear me talk about it all the time. It's sort of a lost art in modern-day mixed martial arts. Cormier's got submissions for days. We'll see if he can find a choke here in this compelling matchup tonight. He's got cardio for days, and he is as high-level a wrestler as we have seen cross into this division in some time. Can do worse than having a high-level wrestling base for mixed martial arts.
So he wants the pace. It's the pace and the pressure. It's what separates the wrestlers from everyone else. It's an ability to go to those dark places, live in them, make those hard moments the best moments of your day. And when you get to the octagon, everything seems easier. This kid has an ability to operate in the darkness, operate in the tough moments. He's gonna have to try and drown his opponent, drag him to those deep waters, and try to ensure that he can't compete with him.
Yeah.
I'm excited to watch this kid fight, John.
Oh, mentally, he's just so forged, right? I mean, he'll chain takedowns, no discouragement if he doesn't get it. It's really a pleasure to watch high-level wrestlers perform when they're at their best. We'll see if he can be that here tonight. Our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Daniel D.C. Cormier. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, John Bones Jones.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. Well, you can argue this is the greatest rivalry in the sport, and it continues here and now. John Jones versus Daniel Cormier. I like Johnny Bones tonight. What do you think?
This is one of the biggest fights the UFC can always put on, and if you like Jones, you should. He's 2-0 against Cormier, but Cormier feels he has made the necessary adjustments to finally get his hand raised in this rivalry.
All right, no surprise to see Johnny Bones Jones open with some of those long-range weapons and finding some early success in this one.
That's exactly what he does. He throws the front kick to the leg, and he throws those lead kicks. Oh, guillotine, guillotine here. That guillotine is tight.
Oh, he got out.
Oh, he got out. He did a great job. He attacked the lock. He got pressure forward, then off to the side, rolled to his back to release that pressure. Using a lot of good movement. He does a great job of getting to his position, landing effective strikes, and now his opponent starts to swell.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Jones is looking to pass here, denied by the opponent.
Always offensive, lands a shot from the bottom. I mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Cormier's in half guard. All right, trying to pass here, as Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Johnny Bone.
Put your hands up higher. Come on.
Clean punch. He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
Just over 2 minutes to go.
On the shot. There you go, single leg.
Jones getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Late round action now, and the storyline has been Jon Jones really from the outset. The ground and pound has been absolutely vicious.
Yeah, just getting back to himself, J.A. Getting back to, I'm the guy that's going to take you down and put your head through the canvas. He got takedowns early. He made sure that he took advantage of being in dominant position and made his opponents pay. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
All right, relax for me, bud.
Cormier's back in side control here.
Right.
There it is. Now he's on the mount.
Breathe.
Nicely done. Print the shirts. Ground and pound. Cormier's right back to the full mount here. 45 seconds remain in the round. He's having his way with him here. Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making him work, and recognizing that, hey, this is my path. It's working. I'm going to stay on.
Final seconds here. Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Cormier. Round 2 straight ahead. Heading back to the corner now after that round. Cormier's got a cut to deal with above the eye, or perhaps better put, the cut man has got to deal with it. We'll see if he can stop the bleeding.
Okay, so we probably lost that round.
All right, let's get you a replay from that previous round. It was the big knockdown courtesy of that kick that nearly closed the show for good.
It almost closed the show, but nothing's more discouraging than when you get somebody hurt that bad and you don't shut the door. He has to go back to work now knowing that he's got about as tough a guy as he's ever had in front of him in the octagon tonight.
All right, 5 minutes in the can. Here we go now with the start of round 2. Jon Jones versus Daniel Cormier. Nice connection there by Jon Jones, and he is fighting. There's a head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Well, he rocked him, but he couldn't finish him.
He rocked him, he hurt him bad. He could find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off, and now he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
All right, DC, perhaps this will be the round in which the wrestler actually goes for a takedown. He's not even feinting shots this far.
It's crazy because the takedown set up the striking. He is limiting himself.
These guys are absolutely getting after it. Huge shots landing on both sides. Oh, nice job to land the knee there by the taller fighter. And I think I just heard Daniel Cormier say, I wish I was a little bit taller. Or a ball head. His misses are entertaining. Nice move into half guard. Shades of Daniel Cormier slicing through that guard.
Unbelievable. I love it. Like a knife through butter. What a great job passing.
All right, side control now.
It's okay. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
Cormier's able to transition back to side control now. Just over 3 minutes to go now. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter. All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys. Great shot from the top position.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
Oh, nice.
Lands the grounded pound strike here.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Cormier's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. Just over 2 minutes to go in round two. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round.
He's going guillotine. That guillotine is tight.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Cormier. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved it. I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow. Right. You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damages taken to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
Nice positional control here. 30 seconds to go in round two.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
20 seconds to go round two. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Jones. Another ground and pound strike lands. Jones is right back to the full mount. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape. Maybe look for a Kimura here.
10 minutes in the books. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
Ready.
Third round underway. Effective jab there by Jones.
Straight punch lands.
Back to the leg kick now. That one's no good. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by DC. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. And right now it's starting to show. Great job getting the fight to the ground. Takedown lands.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your defense into offense. Defensively, you switch position and you go right on the offensive. That's exactly what he did.
All right, feet on the hips here. Pretty productive with the strikes here off his back. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard. Oh, right into mount. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Keep moving those hips until you get
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, he's got his back. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you've got to intelligently defend.
Look at him, he's setting up a choke now. Look at that, he's setting it up.
Looks like he's got the sub locked in tight now.
He's got the choke in.
And there it is! John Jones! With style points tonight.
Holy smokes.
So what a win for him here tonight. He gets it done and gets it done by way of submission. He told us this week, I gotta keep these judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Absolutely. He is a phenomenal grappler. He said that he held the advantage there and that would show itself in the fight. He proved that and he gets a submission victory. Amazing.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
Here's Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 30 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle choke, John Jones!
All right, so John Jones, your winner tonight by submission, and this sort of dovetails with a lot of what you were saying this week. You felt like the grappling advantage was such that a submission could materialize, and Johnny Bones closes the show.
Jones is a good wrestler, so he uses that wrestling to put himself in position to chase a submission victory. We have seen this before in big moments, and tonight he does it again and gets another sub.
I gotta think there's gonna be some competition for bonus money in this one. The kicks are gonna be flying early and often. He's one of the better kickboxing practitioners we have in this division.
Yeah, when he can make you fight him in a kickboxing fight, I mean, you would imagine you're watching this guy in glory or something, because he's so good in this specific area of fighting. He mixes everything up so well from in close, and he's so comfortable in close. He's rolling his shoulders, rolling right to leg kicks. He will batter and bruise you and beat you up from in close. He's amazing. You better take this dude down if you want a chance to win this fight.
Right. No, you put him well, and he has adapted his style very well to mixed martial arts. But when the fight is on the feet, caution, flammable. We'll see how it goes for this decorated kickboxer. Nice to see him cross over into the UFC, and a lot of people feel like if he can get on sort of an Alex Pineda-type trajectory in terms of the work ethic and the approach, could be a future world champion.
Well, he looks like it. He seems to have all the skills, and he says the right thing. We were talking to him the other day. He spoke about all the time they're spending in the gym working on the wrestling, because he knows that the kickboxing is embedded in him. He has done it so long, he can do it on cruise control. The wrestling has improved. And he said because his wrestling's improved, guys are going to have to stand with him. When they have to stand, he said the lights will be shut off. I cannot wait to see him perform.
Dude's got power everywhere, and that's why a lot of these fans have traveled far and wide to see him compete behind the tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Gokhan, the Rebel Saki. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Boris Gurfan.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, ready to go for round one is the UFC Hall of Famer Forrest Griffin. More often than not.
Nice block.
Griffin's really bleeding heavily now. You got to think they might bring in the ringside physician to take a look at that cut between rounds. Gets back to his feet. Oh, good lead right by Griffin. Well, you saw us reference it in the tail of the tape, DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly made good use of it there in landing that jab. Straight right hand, no good.
Let's go. He's cut. Work that cut.
Gokhan's uppercut is blocked. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Another straight left. Oh, nice.
Griffin gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet. Gokhan's no. All right, so the referee has called a halt to the action here, likely to have the doctor come in and look at the swelling around that eye. Not good, DC.
You cannot allow these fighters to dictate and determine whether or not they can go. When you have this type of swelling, you got to take a close look to see if the guy can compete.
I think they're going to stop this fight. I stand corrected. Doctor's going to allow them to continue, but he's going to have to go for it, I would think.
Yeah, he won. He's got to make some adjustments. And also, he's going to have to lay it all out on the line. He cannot stay back and get picked apart as he has to this point.
Oh, a huge block there. Nice jab by Griffin.
Good. Recover. Move and recover.
Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a...
He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's right for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Griffin's an absolute mess right now. This fight might actually get stopped by the ringside physician due to that cut.
Let's go. Get up.
Off. Oh!
Both tough, both durable, both unwilling to take a step back. What a phenomenal fight.
Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Gokhan gets hit with that stiff jab.
Holy smokes!
I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all week.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 5 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Gokhan, the Rebel Saki.
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I gotta think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and candidly knocking another man out cold.
Yeah, you shut a person's lights off, man. There's nothing like it. Now, I understand a lot of times we hope for the knockout, but he was never hopeful. He was sure that he would get it done, and he did exactly that. Congrats.
All right, so for a long time, this man believed that he was the #1 light heavyweight in the world. He is the challenger out of the blue corner tonight, and with a golden opportunity to prove to the champion that there's a new force to be reckoned with.
He said time and time again he thought he was the matchup. He thought he could get it done. He thought that it was only a matter of time before he took the belt from the champ. Now he gets that opportunity. Words are only words until you put them into action. Tonight he has the opportunity to put all those words into action and become a champion. He is on the verge of something huge.
For a long time, people believed this was the UFC's glamour division, and this light heavyweight contender wants to bring that shine back. Big opportunity for him tonight. So it all comes down to this, ladies and gentlemen, as we set our eyes on the #1 light heavyweight contender. Daniel, I often say the greatest part of this job for you and me is seeing a non-champion break through and strike UFC gold for the first time.
Yeah, it's the best. It's the best. Because you watch these athletes over the course of the fight week try to wrap their mind around how big of a chance they have. And then when you get to Saturday night, you can see it on their face. They're just thinking about what life looks like after. If I get it done, how does my life change? Tonight he has an opportunity to change everything in regards to his life.
And his fight week has been exceptional. It was a great weight cut, very forthcoming in our fighter meeting. All eyes on the #1 205-pound contender here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight championship fight. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Gokhan the Rebel Saki. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, John Bones Jones.
Herb Dean, third man in the Octagon tonight. So here's the former UFC light heavyweight champion, John Jones. In nearly every fight, he's going to have a massive reach advantage. So we'll see what he chooses to do here in the early going, if he leans on the grappling or the wrestling. Oh, gotta keep pressing here.
Beautiful punch to the body.
All right, too easy right out of the shoot. The wrestler was able to land his first takedown attempt against the kickboxer, and hate to overstate it, but that moment feels pretty significant early.
It's a massive moment. He knew that he needed to get this fight to the floor early. He needed to discourage this guy and remind him that, hey, you defended takedowns before, but you have not defended my takedowns. I am at a different level.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Jones is in half guard.
Big ground and pound. Beautiful ground and pound. And now he's got his opponent cut.
Keep your hands up and keep that head moving.
Good work from the top here by Jones. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
He's got to be careful here.
Let's go. Get that wrist control.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Johnny Bones. Oh, good ground and pound here. The ground strikes starting to pile up. Jones has got his back again. Oh, flattened him on his back there. Jones is back in full mount.
Attacking armbar. Oh my goodness, I think he might have it.
Oh, looks like to me. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round one.
Good kick. He's got great kicks also. He needs to be throwing more kicks in this fight. He hasn't thrown many at all.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. Oh, nice takedown, yep. And there you go, again, half guard.
Nice job staying offensive there as he lands a shot from the bottom. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Under a minute to go in our opening round.
Let's pressure forward and get the takedown now.
Jones has got a lot of weapons on both sides as he switches his stance here.
He's got that single collar tie locked in.
Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is. That cut's getting worse by the minute.
Every time he gets hit there, it gets a little bit messier.
Jones has got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now. "20 seconds now remain in the round. 15 seconds remain in the round. Gokhan's eye appears to be closing up by the second. Guillotine attempt now looks as though he's got the neck.
Oh, that looks tight.
Oh, how about that? He gives up on the submission. Looked pretty tight to me. 5 minutes in the books. All right, there's the horn. What a round it was, DC. And, of course, the seminal moment, that big knockdown that nearly got his opponent out of there for good.
Almost finished the fight, but now he needs to reset, right? Don't rush. Go back out into the next round and just try to find that shot again. If he rushes, if he overexerts himself, he will run out of energy and put himself at risk of losing the fight.
All right, so there's the end of the round. Few things in MMA more devastating than a head kick, and nearly produced a knockout for him there.
We talked to him earlier in the week, and he talked about chances to take the kicks high. He got a chance, took it, he landed that kick, and almost got the fight finished. Let's see if he can go and do that again.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. Nice jab there by Johnny Bones, and man, what Daniel Cormier would do to have an 84-inch reach. Of course, it's one thing to have length, it's another to use it to great effect. I'm not sure anybody has mastered it like the future Hall of Famer Johnny Bones. Tags him with the uppercut. Oh man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits these takedown attempts. Now he's going full mount.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys. He's putting him in exactly the positions. Oh, now he's attacking his own triangle.
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pinned in the triangle now.
Oh, now he's in trouble.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
All right, so he just decides to get up here and let the opponent up. Pretty good execution for him there on the side kick, DC.
Just really feeling himself. One of those traditional martial arts techniques that are making their way to the UFC's octagon.
Do not back up. Let's go.
All right, so maybe he goes for an... Oh!
My goodness!
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him, but for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. All right, let's go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 57 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Gokhan the Rebel Saki. Well, DC, I don't know if you agree, but for me, there are few things as exciting in this sport as when we crown a new UFC champion and we got a new light heavyweight king tonight.
Man, I don't know if there's anything that excites the fans, that excites the masses more than a new guy getting the belt wrapped around him.